Man, I was just outside the club, 3208. We just had a motherfucking shootout in front of the club, man. Shootout in front of the door, shit like Wild Wild West, man. Everybody ran out the club, shit fucked up. They won't let everybody know, man, y'all gotta learn how to fucking act at my show, you know. For real, man, y'all wanna see me, y'all gotta learn how to fucking act, bro. For real, man. Shout out to the whole Huntsville. Come and support me.
All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, how's everybody doing out there? Now, let me tell y'all a little fun fact about me real quick. I got my start, starting my interviews. A lot of young journalists out there, people want to get into this space that how I've kind of helped create for myself or how I've kind of been able to brand myself. Yo, I got my start going to nightclubs. Ask about me. Ask about me in the Tennessee area. Me and a couple of my homies. We go to clubs, camp out outside of clubs, talk to promoters, find ways inside of clubs, talk to managers, get interviews. Go look at a lot of my old stuff. I'm talking about 4 or 5 years old on YouTube. On this channel, you see me getting interviews with Project Pat outside of the club. Like, that's how we got our start. So I always got a real respect for not only the artists who continue to perform outside of the nightclubs, but also the people who show up at these nightclubs for performances. Let me tell y'all something, man. It's super dangerous. I'm just keeping it a stack with you. It's super dangerous for a multitude of reasons. I mean, hell, I've been in clubs and seen people get shot in cold blood dead. You know what I mean? I done seen clubs get shut down because of that. Like, yo, I've seen it all. It's super dangerous. A lot of these cities don't get a lot of artists to come in town often. So what happens is when an artist of the caliber of Boosie comes in town, I get to the story and say, you bringing out everybody. You bringing out the city's finest. Everybody got to be seen. And what happens is a lot of times you get people who probably don't need to be mixed in with each other at these clubs. People who don't like each other, don't care for each other, got some type of issue. Or hell, just don't like each other, don't got respect for each other. And a lot of times you see a lot of fights and shootings happen at these clubs. It's the shit super dangerous, bro. Anybody that's been in that environment, you know how you gotta move. Certain times you gotta leave earlier than expected. Like, this is the night. This is how the nightclub action is. Like, anybody who knows it, y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. So Boosie was performing in Huntsville, Alabama, or expected to perform, right? And Boosie, he claims he was at the venue, right? He was about to go in and do his set, and you know, unfortunately, it looks like a man got into an altercation with another man. I'm not going to put his name out there. I'm not going to even put the club name out there. I got too much respect for club owners. So a guy got into an altercation with another guy outside of the club. He goes back to his car and grabs an AK-47. All right, they ain't going to get a small pistol. He went and grabbed an AK. He brings an AK towards the entrance. At this point, a female security guard, a security officer hired by the club, she pulls out her weapon and fires a couple shots at this guy, and she pops him in the leg, all right? Now, she's so dope, because she could have left him out there and let him bleed out or something like that. She's so dope, she goes and goes inside the club to go grab some medical stuff to help dude out, because she knows she ain't hit him in like an artery. Well, she knows she ain't hit him in like the chest or anything, or the head. So she's trying to help dude out to make sure she didn't hit an artery, right? And help him out. And the dude walks off, or somehow, some way gets away after he was shot. Apparently, he was a convicted felon, and he obviously knew toting a weapon, especially an AK-47, would land him inside of a prison, right? So the guy ends up leaving. He ends up getting, because he ended up needing medical attention at some point in time, so he ended up in the hospital. And then again, like I said, he got caught with a weapon as a convicted felon. So I mean, it's probably gonna be a prison sentence behind that for him. So, you know, to bring it back home, yo, we need everybody on one accord in our cities, man, for urban nightclubs. Come on, my people. Y'all already know how it is. They don't want clubs in these cities anyway. Most cities I know, they're struggling outside of like the big markets like the Atlantas and Miamis of the world and Los Angeles. Most cities are struggling to keep their nightclubs going. You know, it's a lot of money that it takes to keep these bad boys going. Not to mention the attention that the police are giving these clubs because of incidents happening inside or outside of a club. Like, come on, y'all. We gotta stick together and protect our venues, our night venues, because we all just want to have a good time, right? And I get it. When you see somebody you don't like, man, it ain't no shit. I want to put this off till the next time I see him or tomorrow or some shit like that. Like, yo, any tension you got, you want to get it off there. I just want us to understand, like, yo, when you make a decision like that to take it out on somebody at a nightclub, you're not just impacting yourself. My God, sometimes you're, or for a woman, sometimes you're affecting thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars just with one incident, man. That one incident could be number 10 on that club's rap sheet, and that might be the one that forces the city to shut the club down. And come on, y'all, we need these venues so artists, you know, promoters can make money, clubs can make money, and shit, rappers can make money. It's a trickle-down effect. Everyone needs each other. That's why you see a guy like Boosie go do a video, not to just apologize to his fans for missing the show in Huntsville. Because of that, the club got shut down, obviously. But he's letting it know, like, yo, you know, we can't have this happening. Come on, we got to do better. Y'all already know the crowd that a guy like Boosie is bringing out for his show. The shit is ratchet, off the wall ratchet. And he got to let you know, yo, like, we got to chill. I want to perform for y'all. He got his bread, I'm sure he got his back end, but like, yo, he want to touch the fans. Him and his team don't want to make that trip for nothing. People done paid $40, $50 a ticket for Boosie. So we all need each other. Let's just kind of like work together to, damn, if it ain't life or death, can you let them live for today or let that issue go for tonight and just let's have fun. Thank y'all so much for the Time Love Report. Again, Boosie claimed he was around the shooting. Obviously, Boosie or no one in his team got hurt. The only person that was hurt in this shooting was the guy who had the AK-47 in his hand, and he's okay. So this is the best case scenario for everyone involved. The guy who was fucking up business got shot. He ain't dead, and no one else got hurt. That is the best case scenario in one of these incidents. So salute to Huntsville, Alabama. Hopefully Boosie can come back and shut it down for you guys in the near future. Thank y'all so much for the Time. Let's put it. I do not take it for granted. Salute. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
All the kids, they are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Shout out to Mr. TALIAFERRO.
You're watching Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.
Mr. TALIAFERRO TV. Here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.